Aquarius, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates, or you feel it will resonate in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for you, beautiful Aquarians, this week? Four of Pentacles. I'm getting strategy come through. Something about strategy. Maybe it's because of how he's standing on those pentacles. But, something around your money and strategy. You have a strategy in mind, or you're going to come up with a strategy this week of how to get what you want. This does feel like, for some reason, he's trying to trap something, or he's thinking about what he's going to put in this little square. I don't know. It's like planning. Four of Pentacles is usually about trying to hold on to your money or not holding on to it at all. It's like you don't spend anything or you spend everything you make. It's like a lack of balance when it comes to your material assets. With the Four of Pentacles, it's almost like a strategy. There's something where you look like you tell people you spend everything. It could be one of those situations where you're like, oh, I can't come out tonight, I've got no money. But you keep telling people you've got no money. You've not been spending any of it. Because if you look, he's got like lots there. So there's something where you might be saying you haven't got anything, but you have lots. I don't know, it's weird. Three of Wands. Oh, okay. Expecting. What are you expecting? Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is very wish fulfillment energy. In the minor arcana, it's almost, hence the genie. The wish fulfillment is kind of like the star card, which is your card, Aquarius, but it's in the minor. It's something little that you've asked for, that you've wished for. Like you've asked for, but it's not necessarily little. It's just, it's that feeling of, it's like you're getting a taste test of something you want this week. There's something you really, really want and have on a pedestal. And you're going to get a little taste test of it. Expect that. Expect a test ride. Maybe there's a car you've been wanting and you're going to get to test drive it. Maybe there's a house you've been looking at. You're going to get to look around it. And there's something about you kind of feeling as if you have it already, which is like manifestation. You're going to get what you're expecting, because you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is like waiting. It's like not if, but when. You're not curious as to if this thing you've been asking for is coming in, because you know you're powerful enough to create it. It's more of a case of when is this coming. It's like you're checking your watch. When is it coming? You're ready for it. Strength card, beautiful. And the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, excuse me, random hiccup. Ace of Pentacles is, I keep hiccuping. Whew. And stuttering. You have an opportunity coming in. Is this what you were manifesting? With the Strength card, it's very strong, it's very stable, it's long lasting. It may look small to begin with, it may just look like a pentacle, but you have the strength and tenacity and you know what you're going to create out of it. If it was a house you were wanting, there's something where it's going to be the bones of a house. It's going to look like, notice this pentacle is grey. It's not gold. Usually pentacles are golden. I'm really noticing how it's grey, so you might have to change the colour of something. You're getting a fixer-upper or a doer-upper. It's the bones of something great, and you can see how with a little love it's going to be made into exactly what you were wanting, but it might look slightly different to begin with. It's very weird. And if you're manifesting something different, maybe it's a job, maybe you're going to manifest, I feel you'll manifest the job, but you'll be in the entrance level of it, and you'll know that you'll get to where you're going, but you're going to find your way in the door. You're going to get your way in the door to then climb the ladder, if that makes sense. And then you have the Chariot coming out, which is all about success, everything moving forward, multitasking. You might find that you're in 3 places at once. I don't know why that's coming through. It's just like you have a lot going on. You're working on a lot of stuff. You're at work, but you're also reading and learning about something that you're studying, like for school or for a course or something. You've got a lot going on. You also like if you've got kids, your mind's also where your kids are. Because I'm just noticing that, notice this Chariot card, it looks like that's going over the world to me. And then I'm just noticing, like, I feel like you could actually, your mind could actually be in different countries. If you've got children overseas, if you've got family overseas, you're actually like with them. You're trying to keep up with them. You're in different time zones. You're traveling to them. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So you're going straight from the Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Nicely done, Aquarius. I don't know why I just got you're making the best of a bad situation. There's something where you're making the best of a situation that others would not care to. They would be busy crying in a corner, and you're out here making 10 pentacles out of 1. You're seeing the opportunity. You also have the Sun card now flying out, which is the happiest card. You are bringing a lot of positivity, a lot of light to others' lives, also your own, by creating something where there wasn't anything. You're seeing something's potential, and you're jumping and going with it. A lot of people would go, that has a lot of potential, but that also requires hard work. What's that saying? And it's like, a lot of people miss potential because it's dressed in overalls and looks like hard work. There's something where this is like, you're seeing what you could create, then you're going and creating it very successfully. You're going to be very happy, not only when it's successful, but also during the process of making it. This happiness was there the whole time. Like, the 10 of Pentacles came after the happiness. So you're not happy because of the 10 Pentacles. The 10 Pentacles is coming because of the happiness that you're finding in the journey. As silly as that sounds, you do have the Chariot here. So there is happiness in the journey. There is light and fun, and it's all about the journey. It's not about the destination. What are you going to do when you create that 10 Pentacles? When you got that, then you're just going to be sitting there bored because you've already created it for yourself. You're going to be off onto the next thing, trying to create the next thing. Just enjoy the process. Just enjoy the uncertainty. Enjoy creating what you're creating. And I don't really need to tell you to enjoy it because the Sun's here and you are enjoying it. So I don't know why I'm lecturing you. You might be the person that in your family is trying to tell others to enjoy the journey and the uncertainties, and you're lecturing them, because I just went off on a lecture at you when you already know. You also have Judgment, very beautiful. There's something where you could also be, I don't know why I'm getting that you're cutting someone off, or you're deciding, you're being very brutal in a good way of deciding who to keep around, who is, I don't think you're burning bridges, I don't think you're cutting people off, that was quite hard. I just think that there's something where you're deciding, these people are for me, these people are not. Okay, cool. How can I go about keeping those away from me? How can I go about distancing myself from them? You're making, it might be a little bit difficult for you. You might have been in a people-pleasing era for too long, and you're coming out of that now. And it's a little bit uncomfortable because 5 of Wands, you don't want to cause a conflict. You don't want to cause a, so you're trying to do it in the nicest way possible. Page of Cups, Queen of Swords is exactly the energy. Like, you're trying to be that Queen of Swords. You're trying to put your foot down, have that sword up, protect yourself, protect your energy, without being a Queen of Swords. So that might be the conflict, is you conflicted, like, oh, how do you have boundaries, but how do you have boundaries and not hurt people's feelings? Page of Cups. Page of Cups is, sorry, I think YouTube's gonna tell me off for that. There was a booby. Page of Cups and the High Priestess. You could be very surprised very soon about your group, your soul family. The people around you are all very linked psychically. You're very in tune with each other. You could find that out more and more in the weeks coming. I just feel like there's something where you could all end up in the exact same place at the exact same time, even if you live quite far away from each other. You could all end up ringing each other or messaging each other right when you're, I don't know, there's something synchronistic about the timing, or even just some ideas or conversations you're having. You'll all be like, oh my god, I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about that. How did you know? Because the High Priestess is very psychic. Page of Cups is usually one person, but there's 3 people on this card. So you might, it's about being surprised, and you're very surprised about not only your own psychic abilities, but also those around you, and also you're going to be surprised. There's also something about like a ritual or a chant or something that you might be surprised about working out. As I said that, this came up. She just looks like she's going to be doing some type of chant, doesn't she, in the woods? That's funny. 9 of Wands about protection, self-preservation, and looking out for yourself. Weird energy. There's a weird energy here, and I don't know what it means. 4 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. You could just be having a weird week this week. There could just be like things happen and you go, whoa, that's weird, that's freaky. It might be weird coincidences. 5 of Pentacles and King of Wands. Someone might be a bit of a drama king. King of Wands is very dramatic, very flamboyant, very in your face. With the 5 of Pentacles, the thing is this about feeling alone. 5 of Pentacles about feeling left out in the cold, alone, and it's not your energy, it's come out with the King of Wands. So there's someone that feels alone, or they're going to say that, or they're going to imply that they're on their own. But the thing is, it's like there's 2 people in this card. I've never seen a 5 of Pentacles card about being outside in the cold where there's actually 2 people. There's 2, like, you're not out there alone. So there's something where someone's going to be like, I'm doing this on my own, or they're going to claim that they don't have anybody, and you're like, but I'm standing right beside you. You're telling me you're on your own? You're telling me, like, we're standing together in this. 4 of Wands, that might be the start of healing something, where you do go, oh yeah, we got each other. Or it could be a new foundation for yourself, where you have someone new. You have someone that does appreciate you a little bit more. Because you now have the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know, this is strange. I feel like somebody's going to claim they feel alone in a relationship, and you're like, what? Huh? I don't know, I feel like it's going to be a shock to you. It could even just be someone around you or someone you know, like a friend, and you're like, how do you feel? You literally, like, someone doesn't realise what they've got until it's gone kind of energy, and I feel like that's going to happen for them, is they're going to go, oh crap, yeah. And whether that be about you, that they don't realise what they got till you're gone, or whether that be someone you know, someone like, could be a son, a daughter, something like that, in a relationship around you, very close to you. I feel like someone's having a conversation with you about feeling alone, and you're like, what? Very weird, very specific. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, yep. Sorry, choking on air. 2 of Pentacles is juggling. You might be juggling, I don't know why, I just got that you're juggling sadness. So you might have a little bit of, towards the end of the week, it just feels like melancholy. It doesn't feel like sadness, it feels like, just like a little bit melancholy. And I'm saying that really lightheartedly, but I'm sorry about that, but it's just like, it might be about 2 different subjects. So you could be feeling a little bit melancholy about a friendship. You could be feeling a bit melancholy about family. And it's kind of like you're juggling back and forward. So I'm feeling like there might be Tara's advice. So my advice would be to juggle a 3rd thing. Because if you're just juggling 2 balls and both of them are bringing you sadness, chuck in another one and make it a happier one. Chuck in another ball and make it, because if your life is just revolving from one sadness to the other, juggling sad, maybe you're unhappy at work, unhappy at home, unhappy at work, unhappy at home, and you're switching between the 2. So it's something where you need to introduce something that brings you a little bit more light. Add a 3rd, and 3 of Pentacles is all about craftsmanship and creating, and so if you add in an extra pentacle here, I think it's going to make you very, very happy. And she's crafting, again, creating. I just feel like there could be an extra little thing you do, Aquarius, where it's going to introduce a lot of happiness and get you out of that melancholy energy. That's the advice anyway. It could even bring you a lot of fame, success, victory in the eyes of others, but that's if you're trying to manifest that, if that's something you would get a kick out of, should I say. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tales Tarot Tuesdays.